Hi, welcome to the BusyGal bi-weekly Nugget, where we invest a few minutes twice a week to begin the work of reinventing our small businesses and our lives by highlighting and talking about topics that matter and impact you, the woman over 40 who wants to one day be a business owner. My name is Felicia Lopes, and I am the founder of BusyGal, a company designed to empower the woman over 40 so that she can reignite herself, ignite hope through entrepreneurship, and embrace her second chance in her second chapter of life. I'm also a life coach, so consider me your reinvention specialist. Episode 10, How Much Money is Enough? How much money is enough? If you ask a billionaire, he'll likely respond that no amount is enough. Others might reflexively say $1 million. Those that are more thoughtful might have a different number though. There comes a point that there might be a better way to spend your time other than chasing more money. You'll never know if you've reached that point if you don't define it. Studies have shown that happiness doesn't increase beyond an income of $70,000 to $75,000 a year. That's a comfortable living in most parts of the country, but it's not enough to drive a new Mercedes every 3 years and vacation in Europe with the family every summer. It would be really tough to send your child to Harvard on a $70,000 salary. So how much is enough? It depends on you and your circumstances. Consider how much you need to live fully. How old are you? How much longer do you expect to live? If you're 90, you probably require less money for the rest of your life than someone that just turned 30. There are actuarial tables that can tell you how much longer you're expected to live, Plan to live longer than expected. How much are your monthly expenses? What would your expenses be if you were living the dream that you wanted? Let your imagination run wild. What expenses would you have? A new bowling ball each year? Or a second house in Santa Monica? A housekeeper? A thoroughbred? It's your life. Determine how much it would take to make you financially happy and living your ideal life. Who are you responsible for? Do you have 3 children that will attend college in the next 10 years? Do you have a spouse that just doesn't work? Do you care for an aging parent? How long do you expect to financially provide for others? What is your current debt situation? Do you have 20 years left on a mortgage and it's hanging over your head? Significant medical bills? Credit cards? When would you like to retire, and how much do you need each month to live comfortably? How would you like to spend your retirement? Do you want to travel regularly? Play golf every day? How much would a typical month in retirement cost? Maybe you value your free time above all else and would be happy living a simple life with a Labrador retriever and a large vegetable garden, reading books all afternoon. What toys do you want to own? A plane, a Porsche, a boat, a second home, swimming pool, motorcycle? A wise woman told me back in my 20s that the only difference between men and boys is the price of their toys. There's no set answer to the question how much money is enough. It's completely dependent on your desires and your circumstances. The number might be quite small or very high. It's your number. If you've never considered how much money you need, take the time to think about it. Money is great for a couple of things, primarily solving problems and providing choices. It has limited value beyond those 2 purposes. It's a mistake to use money for establishing status. To be worried about impressing your peers is best left to your teenager. Needing money for the wrong things is limiting. It requires working longer and harder than necessary. You could be doing other things with your limited time on Earth. Think long and hard about what is most important to you. ensure that you develop an income and savings and net worth to acquire the possessions and freedom that will allow you to live your life in the way that you desire. Spend time addressing this important issue. You might be able to quit sooner than you think. For most people, making millions of dollars is an elusive pipe dream, but for others, it is just a way of life. Have you ever thought to yourself, what do the Oprahs and the Buffetts and the Gates of the world know that you don't? I know I did, and that sparked a profound appetite to learn how to think like a billionaire. I found out that thinking is the key. What's programmed between your ears is the greatest projection of success in your business. The way that you program yourself for success is to read. Reading books that teach you how to think positively and strategically is the key. I found out that most of the great leaders are in fact greater readers. Knowing this, I created the PMA Bookstore, the Positive Mental Attitude Bookstore, which is simply a curated Amazon platform of today's most beneficial books for women and include books on business and money, relationships, self-development, and practical wisdom and philosophy from a Judeo-Christian perspective that you can utilize to benefit your business on a daily basis. You can visit the PMA Bookstore at the link provided below this video. In my last video, I spoke about how your business could benefit greatly from developing your own television show that would be branded for you and about your business on my new Roku streaming television platform, BusyGal TV. Because BGTV has a potential viewership of over 180 million people through the 7 networks that we are associated with, this could be a game changer for your business. Check out the link below and contact me today if you have an interest in learning more about this opportunity. In our next episode of the BusyGal Bi-Weekly Nugget, we will explore how to create a vision for your life today. If you enjoyed this video and the hardcore information that I shared with you today, please subscribe to my BusyGal channel and share this video with your friends, your family, anyone you think could benefit from hearing this message. You can find the subscribe and share buttons below this video. Until then, stay fierce, stay strong, and know that for the woman over 40, reinvention is not an option, it's mandatory.